back, and my apologies, we had a system crash. Not sure what's happened there, so we just had to do a quick system check. It just did as they say, a blue screen of death, and it did a system dump. So yeah, not sure what's happened. So had a quick check. Everything looks okay. Again, not too sure what went on there, but as long as everything is working fine, then I'm not going to be too worried about it. So I can't remember what we were doing. I was building a laser, wasn't we, and we were shooting the slimes, and I believe we were down when we crashed. That we were down collecting iron ore. Now I don't know what happened, whether it broke anything. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's saved again, which is all well and good. And yeah, so we're going to carry on, and hopefully that was just like a one-off and it wasn't anything major. We'll just go and get some more. Now we have got mobs in this. That's in part 1. Part 2 will be about an hour and a half long, because part 1 is around about 30 minutes long, and I want to try and keep them in 2-hour episodes. So for those of you that was watching the stream, again, my apologies. Nothing I can do. It just decided, nah, I don't want to play, sod off, and just shut down. Okay, so we are gonna now try and carry on from where we were left off, and we're gonna get the coal running, up and running, and getting that done today. That's what I want to try and do. Then once we've done this episode, we're going to take a break from FortressCraft Evolved, and we're going to do some Witcher, and we're going to do some Farming Simulator, and then later on this evening we will carry on and do some more FortressCraft Evolved. Okay, but yeah, mobs are here, mobs are coming. Okay, so it's all well and good, we're all having lots of fun on it, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Right, okay, so I've got about 100 odd iron there. That's good enough. Now what I also want to try and do is to start on what is it, on the lab. I want to try and get that running at some time today, and what we're going to be doing is making a new building where it's going to house our not our ore exactly, it's just going to be the way I did it. I had everything coming in, everything was smelted, everything comes out of here, and our ore building is going to be over here in this direction. That gets all sorted out, and then we can start on the lab, and the lab's going to be in the power room. Because the lab needs a lot of power. Okay, so yeah, nothing seems to have been lost or broken or anything like that, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, to test whether the guns worked on the slimes, we actually made the gun. Okay, they don't work on the slimes. The gun does work on them. Now we had these are the white ones. Now apparently the silver ones are rare, and we've got one, or we had one, I'm not sure. And he's gone back up there again. Look, you know, I don't know why he goes up there, or it or she goes up there, but we did have a silver one, and we want to show you the silver one because they are rare. Okay, right, okay, DJ has said he's made the different types look different now. Currently, so this is now irrelevant. We did have a silver one. I don't know where the silver one's gone, but we'll wait until we have the new update for that, and then we'll build a slime trap. Building slime traps is going to be very, very profitable, especially around the base. It depends if DJ's going to change the way that they do it, so you might want to think about just holding up about building a moat or something. Just like I said, slime traps, as long as you make them too deep, yeah, they can't climb out. And as they drop loot, especially when you get further down, it's going to be a lot more fun just making a slime trap and shooting them. Alright, they do disappear after a while, by the way, as well. So then these are the version 1 of the slimes. Okay, so expect a lot of changes. Okay, so you've been warned. Right, the new types are silver, snow, grey and chilled. Okay, so this is going to be extremely fun when they get going. She needs a kick up the arse. I mean, I love that gun. That gun there, yeah, as that. If we could actually have that and build that to protect the base, that would be oh so cool. You know, you imagine it automatic on the ceiling, bang bang bang, or even turn the other way so it can kill these big bad spiders. But these spiders are actually meant to help you. You know, so yeah. So we got another laser going. That goes there. So this now is going to be going up to this block here. I'm just going to put a block there. So that's where that laser is going to be turning off. Okay, so just going to do it so I can walk around, and then we're going to have a laser going up here. So I need 2 more lasers, and then we can take off well, we won't have to worry so much about power going down to the iron level, because we can take that off and we can get that sorted out. So let's go and make 2 more lasers. Okay. Harriet needs a good spanking. Really does. Why do you like going there, Slime? You know, you're alright on the floor. Why do you like going here? You've got an invisible block here. Look under things. See it? Look. This is why we call it a slime. Look, it's quite a good kind of yellow painty texture kind of thingy. Let's see, what else have we got? Ooh, we got an iron bar. So let's see what we need. Two lasers, so we need 8 iron bars per laser, so that's going to be a lot of iron. Now don't forget what we're aiming for Christmas is we're aiming for 500 views on the YouTube channel. So that would be really nice if we could get 500 views on the YouTube channel for Christmas. And what we're hoping for on the Twitch channel is 50 users by Christmas. And you know, I thought I'd set myself little mini goals and stuff like that and try and promote the channel in any way I could. I do really seriously need to work on my web page over tomorrow, but I'm just having so much fun streaming at the moment, so it's got a little bit behind the deadline of what I want it to do. I've got to change all the main page and everything like that, so yeah, gonna be interesting to do it. Right, we'll go and get this one sorted out. And then we can have a look at the lab and the way that works. Now, for those of you that have watched the episode that was in the good graphics, this is the fast graphics, okay? To me personally, I can't see a difference, but on good, you have more shadows, more depth and that, but I haven't got the perfect eyesight, so if you can see a difference, all well and good. And when we get a better machine, we'll just up the graphics again. So just going to wait for that copper. Shove that in. Right, we need 2 more bits of iron. Right, we got enough for 2 bits. So we're going to just go back up now, and then that will mean we have the furnace on a separate line as well. those in. So we're just waiting for one more. So now we'll go and put all these together. Right, now that you can see connects to the power supply there. Okay, now you can see the power fluctuates between 99 and 100. Yeah, that's okay, we want that, that's what we wanted. But now what we need is we need access to this room, okay, because there's no point us trying to have a look at things if we can't access things. And we're going to be thinking of, we're going to be obviously blocking this off so we don't fall down. Okay, so we need our three-way footpath, so probably thinking, because we've got a plant there, so we're going to be not going through there then, because I don't want to ruin that little bit. What about here? Right, okay, this will do. We'll go here. We've got little slimies here. Okay, so we're not too bothered about that. Because we do need access to the furnaces, and it's just going to be no point if we can't get any access. Let's see, where is it? Okay. So again, we just need to have a quick look and see. It might be this level. Let's just have a quick peek. If I get the laser line there, yeah, okay. So that's our laser line there, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want to come in. Yeah, if we come in here. We'll make this our doorway. That's working fine for us, because basically what I can do is, what's not block it off, is just do that, because we don't need it. Okay, it just can stay like that, but we do need access to it, because later on we will be making a more what is it, not better, but a more developed area, because we will need a total maybe 3 ore smelters in the future. That won't be for a long time yet. That's quite a ways off. That's when we've got all 8 ores coming in. Right, so we've got our steps here. Obviously we're going to block off this because we don't need it, and so that will be there like so. Just get this done. Like that. Now as you all know, I like everything to be 3 wide. You know, it just looks more nicer, more I wouldn't say professional, it just looks nicer. That's all. Okay, so obviously I'm going to finishing off all of these. These are all going to be finished, so we can take that off so we know it's there. I do like that super build, and I've got used to it. It's quite a nice function. At the moment we're not worried about slimes walking all the way around the base. Quite cute actually, to be honest, you know. We'll leave that as is, but we will complete this, and we will keep a roof on, because now that mobs have been initiated, even though they don't attack yet, we don't want lots and lots of them running around. And of course it starts giving our base a little bit of a cooler look, because we're starting to actually fill in the crater, yeah, that was here, and we've got lots and lots of slimes coming around here, look. Sort of like that one there. Right, so we've now got the coal done. So what is next? We've got iron. We need to put in our lithium line, which is going to be here, but I'm not going to move the macerator yet. Because it is finding stuff for us. So so that's all nice and good. But what eventually will happen with the macerator, it will automatically feed round into the smelter, but again we're not near that level yet. So we're now gonna what is it, I always think that's a black hole. I always kind of think, oh right, okay, you know, I've got nothing there, but it's not. So we can see now that this is working perfectly fine here. Need to take that one off and that one off. Okay, we've got a little slimy there, and we have access to that there. So yeah, all well and good. Always need access points to your main bits and pieces. Okay. Right, so what is next? Let's go and have a look and see what we've got. Have we got anything new on the research? I don't think we have. No, laboratory. Now, advanced logistics, I believe that's robotics, and this is actually the one that we need next. Is this is going to make us mine faster, and that's really what we've got to start doing now, is getting more stuff coming in. We actually want our conveyor belts to block up. Okay. Auto builder doesn't interest me. Manufacturing plant does though, so we're going to take that one, because the reason the manufacturing plant interests me is because when we get down past the cold level, we can actually start building down there, and we won't have to worry about coming up all the time. It all depends how I feel. But we've got to remember, before we can do anything like that, we've got to make sure that we've got the T2 gun and stuff like that. So again, one of these things that we've got to tidy up is we've got to put all of this underneath. Okay, now again, now this is actually obsolete. Okay, we actually don't need it. What we do need is we can't get to it that way. Is a PTG later, because all this is doing now is making sure that we've got power here, and that's actually not in the right place now. So we've got to reconfigure that. So, oh, he's turned silver. Is he? He's still glowy. Yeah. But yeah, let's see what we got. Right, okay. I am going to put down, while I consider it, until we get another one done, another one done, is I'm just going to put down 2 of these. Okay, just to get things. So that gives me 30. I know it's a little bit slow, but at the moment that will do. That will have to do. Like I said, I want the lab, so we're going to have a look at the lab. Now the lab is very not complicated, but very, let's see, very hungry for power. and this is what we want. We want lab components. Okay, so the first thing that what we've got to do is we've got to make basic experimental pods. Okay, you need 5 of those and basic PCBs. Okay, so this is where currently it's going to be the longest part of the game, because I've never built it from scratch like this. I've nearly always cheated, because I built it as soon as it came out last time, because I had all the stuff. So we're going to need copper coils. So how do we get copper coils? Now, if you don't know how to get copper coils, it actually doesn't. It does tell you coils are made in the coiling plants. Okay, so we need a coiler. I think it's on this menu, and a lot of people had a little bit of problem setting this up. So this is a coiler. This makes the coiler. Okay, now to make the coils we're going to need copper wire, which you can make manually, and copper plates, which you can make manually. Okay, but if you want to do everything so it's all done nice, and it's all done correct, okay, you're going to need a stamper plant, and you're going to need a extrusion plant. Okay, now you might say, well, why do I need that when I can automatically make copper plates and can automatically make copper bars? Well, it's just ease of use, really, nothing else, because you don't need a stamper plant until you get to I think it's tin level. I think it's tin level. I know you can make copper. No, tin level you can make. I know some of the higher ones, iron and lithium and gold, you can't make the plates, so you need at least one plant. So we are going to make that first. We're going to craft that. That's the first thing that's going into our plant. And what we're going to do now is say, right, this is our main output. Okay, this is where it comes out. Now eventually I'm going to have 3 here. Okay, might possibly just keep it to 1. Not too sure, because I might want to move this. It all depends. But yeah, that's going to be your output. This is now going to be our stamper room. Okay, so obviously a 3-door way, and I'm going to take it quite away. Okay, because what you will be having on this side of the building, yeah, is I'm going to mark it out. So we've got this as a start, and I want to use yellow this time. And we're going to have 3 here, and then that's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 5. Okay, so you're going to have a hopper there. This will be 3 inputs. Okay, so that won't actually be there. And then this is where we will have a 5 by 5 So let's see, what is it going to be? No, we don't need 5x5. I have this in red. As long as you keep on top of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, like so. Good job I know what I'm doing on my configurations. That's 3. We will do a 5x5 because that's not too bad actually. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now this is where all our bars are going to be sorted out. Okay, and the next thing that you're going to be thinking of is the position. See, this might be too close to my door. Yeah. We've got one square round at the moment. Right, you're going to be thinking now, well, we're going to want, we'll go yellow this time. Center line will be copper, tin, iron. Okay, and then you can have lithium, gold, titanium. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. Just not happy with that design. It's 3. Right, so 8. So that's the centre line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Because currently at the moment we have 8 ore types. Okay, so you're going to have 8 outputs and you're going to have 3 inputs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be 5. 6. 7. Right, so you've got 8 outputs. Okay, now what you've got to try and remember is you don't want them going too far. So this point, yeah, this furthest point has only got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks to go anyway, so it's like 7 blocks to go on each side because we've got 8. Right, so you'll see it when it's in practice. It just explains itself a bit better than what I can at the moment. What would be nice would be if slimes would eat blocks. Any drop blocks that you got, a slime would eat it. So you'd have to pay attention to what you was doing. Right, okay, so this is our input machine. This is our mass storage. Okay, now the next building is going to be up. It's going to be several stories high. Okay, it's going to be absolutely huge, and it's going to just automatically work, and all you've got to do is go and collect the stores. That's all you've got to do. Now 1, 2, okay, so that works out correctly there. Okay, so, and of course you want room to walk round. I mean, you can just do it any way you like, but I try to work so it's within a reasonable design and a reasonable rate. And the first level we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this will be copper. Okay, and because we haven't got any mass input ports, or we haven't got the mass storage going yet, you can't really see how effective that this will be. So this will be our copper room, okay, because that's an output port. Okay, so we're still expanding this room a bit. Now, because I'm doing a lot of building over here at the moment, I'm actually going to take all of these off, yeah, and I'm going to go and get the macerator, the hopper for the macerator, that one, okay, and I'm going to put it on the end of our furnace, like so. So this is add only, because this one is really the most important one. Okay, so that's add, that's removed, yeah, so we can just ignore that now while we're doing this. And so this will be the first level, then that will go up to the second level. Okay, so you're gonna have we'll do it in red. 3 conveyor belts. Okay, this feeds directly onto conveyor belt. Okay, then that's a hopper. Now this is where your room is gonna be. Okay, so you're gonna want your entrance, of course, because you need to walk around it. And then this hopper is going to be going into this room. Now I can't remember how big it needs to be. I think it needs to be, I think the lab is 4 high. So you got hopper, conveyor belt, conveyor belt, conveyor belt. That one there is going to be your new machine. Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about how high it is, because we're building the lab in the power room. Right, now 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is going to be a divider. Okay, so we need to put a divider there because it's going to be split 3 ways. Okay, you're going to have over this way, you're going to have your mass storage. Okay, over this way you are going to have all that you are going to need for building, and over this way you're going to have all for your building projects for the lab. Okay, so the first machine that you're going to have down is the stamper machine. Okay, that's this, because it will go divider, conveyor straight in there. Then you're going to have what is it, a conveyor belt. Then you're going to have another machine. Okay, and then you've got conveyor, machine, conveyor, puts it all together, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's going to be the setup. So we're going to go and build the second machine now. Obviously all of this needs to be just cleared out up to this point. Okay, so this point here, you don't need, you just need to clear this end. Just get this done so it don't take long. Okay, so that's your sort. So because what will happen now is that will go there, and then it will go up, and the same as that one can go there and go up, and you just move your main machine across, and you'll have several different floors. You'll have 8 floors altogether, building up 8 high, and not sure if I want to go one higher. All for things looking nice in this build. And I think having just one higher like that on the on the roof, yeah, we'll have that. It just makes it look like a nicer doorway. And again, with the laser, it just does not take long at all. Obviously other people have got different designs, different ways of doing things. This is just my way. You don't have to do it like this. Okay, that to me looks better. Okay, I've got to finish all this off, put all the roof on, but there's no rush there. So yeah, we come down here, and you can see straight away we can have a 5x5, so we could extend this down, and we'll get all this ready. So again, you have the configuration like that. So let's get the second one made. Let's see what we've got. A little pet slime like stain there, so we're going to leave him there. So the next machine that you're going to want in the setup is your extrusion plant, and you need tin plates and copper plates. So we know we can make copper plates because that's quite easy. We've made copper before, and the coiler plant needs copper plates. So we've got the stamper plant. So tin plates. So just have a look and see if you can make the tin plates. I'm sure you can make tin plates. Yeah. So we need 5 of these. Okay, and then we go back one, and you can see extrusion plant. We've got the tin plates. What we can't make is the copper plates. Okay, you can't make copper plates. So this is where your first machine comes into handy, and just put one there. Okay, and you can put, I think it will feed directly in, but we're just going to put the bit there, and we're going to put that there, so just so you can see. Okay, and what it is you get your copper. Now you're going to need copper bars for this. Okay, you just take your copper bars. Remember, you only need 5. Okay, so put that in. So there's 1. Okay, it will take a while because these are not proper hoppers for it. Okay, just to make it easier. Two. Three. Four. Five. Okay, so you've now got your copper plates. Okay, I'll just put that there. So you can see that we've now got 5 copper plates, and that's your plate machine. Now you don't have to do 8 levels. You can just have one set of machines doing it, and you can just have a hopper where you can put in your 100 and say, right, I just want to make that. I have oh, excuse me, I have all of mine automated as much as I possibly can. Okay, so we're now going to go and get the next part, which is the extrusion plant. Okay, this is this plant. Okay, so we're now going to put this machine down. Hi King, how you doing, bud? And then we take this one away, and what we put now down is the this makes your is it that plate? Is it plate then wire? Plate then wire, then coil. Yes, I think that's in the right order. Okay, because it will make bar to plate, plate to wire. What's the? Oh, I don't know what that is, mate. I can't even read that word. So we now have our coil, and what we now need to do is make the next machine after we put down this, and this leads to your coiler. Okay, alright, so this is the lab setup that we're doing, King, at the moment. So we are going back and we are saying, right, what do we now need for the coiling machine? Okay, so the coiler plant needs 5 copper plates and 1 copper wire. Okay, and Alright, okay, so this converts bars into wire. Okay, so we've got our setup slightly wrong, so we'll have to modify that. Okay, so the coiler needs 5 copper plates, so we need to go and make 5 copper plates. We need to change the setup a little bit. Okay, so you're going to get a little bit further down. Like I said, you're going to have your overflow for your what's the name, you're going to have copper coming out for you, and now we need to have another block here. That is going to be your separator, and so you're going to come out like so. You're going to have your stamper plant, yeah, your stamper plant's going to go, where is he? Your stamper plant's going to go here, and then you're going to have the hopper to collect here. Okay, so we just need to put that in there, that in there, and this one you'll have your coiler machine, yeah, and then that makes your wire. That will be your coiler when we make that in a minute, and then you need to put them together. So I might need to widen this up. Why do you hate the keyboard, DJ? Right, so we're going to put this down, we're going to put this in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, 5. So I can take that one up. And we can take that one up. Okay. And now we're going to make the, we've got the extrusion, we've got the coiler plant, so we're going to craft the coiler plant. Now this coiler plant makes your coils. Okay, so you're going to have your we'll have to make some more conveyor belts. Inputs, coiler plant, okay. Right, and that makes your coils. Yeah, so that's a 3-way split. It's still probably not in the right place there. Let's go and make some more conveyor belts so I can get this more visual. Right, so we need some conveyor belts. 15 should be enough. rid of that. Right, okay, so that comes in, that is a sorter, and so a sorter, that goes there, another sorter there, then I want one there, one there, and that's going to be there like so, that's going to be there like so. You can move down one, okay, and I suggest you use logistics for these. Okay, you don't want to use anything else because your materials are very expensive. Okay, so now on this side we are having the extrusion, which turns bars into wire. We have that. And this one is your turns wire into coils. Okay. And then both of these, yeah, right, both of these will now meet up in the middle here, because that is where your assembler is, your PC assembler is. Okay, now your PC assembler, you're going to want, you can get rid of that one, you're going to want that one there. Okay, and then you're going to have your simplified here. You're going to have, now I put my power supply here. I'm just going to get rid of this because that's going to be confusing for me now. Okay, and then I have a laser here. No, the sorry, the storage, power storage is here, then laser on top, and then that shoots directly into your assembler. Okay, and that helps you make your parts. So the next part we're going to need, right, to make the pods is the assembler. Right, so get those. So I don't think we need it yet. PC assembling plant yet. So you can see we need one copper coil. Okay, so and this guy is just to get you started. Okay, this is not the finished bit. So we're gonna nick this for a minute, this one here. Okay, and we're gonna put one on there. Now you're gonna put one on there, take it away. That's gonna turn it into wire, gonna turn it into a coil. Okay, that's what you want. Okay, I know it was a little bit slow there, but you know, you see it go into action later on when it all starts to come together. And what have we got here? PC assembly plant. So we want 5 copper plates. So again, on we put it, we nick this, put it over there, and we put that in there. Okay, so there's 1. So the reason I'm doing it like this is because it's just quicker than waiting 30 seconds. 3, 4, 5. Logistics, mate, are absolutely brilliant if you use them in the right conditions. I won't use logistics here. There'll be normal what's the name, but I haven't got the materials. But you need logistics at the end here. Okay, so we've now got 5 copper plates. So this is now your PC assembling plant. Okay, so we're going to craft that, and this is what the whole lot makes at the end. Okay, and now you've got to put your PC assembling plant here. Have you changed it? Has that been changed, DJ? Oh, sorry, no, I haven't finished it, haven't I? Fuck. Right, okay. So you need that one. Now makes this into the PCBs. I need to take more of the wall out. I knew I was missing something because of the graphics on it. Right, okay, so we're still needing to go down here. Okay, so we're nearly at the end. That needs to come off. That's in the wrong place. That's in the wrong place. Right, now this one I put 1, a space of 2. Now it's hoppers like so. Now we need the final bit in the middle. That goes. That go there. Sorter there. Yeah. Okay, so we need that there. And we're going to take that one out of there, put that one there, and we're going to put it there. Right, I'll show you what you need logistics for. This is my coal power plant with the spider in the middle of it, by the way. Now each of these, yeah, this powers my tin, what is it, my tin extractor. Okay, that's all it does. It doesn't power anything else. This one does copper, this one does my furnace, this one will do iron, this one will do lithium, and then I've got my macerator, which is not working at the moment. That's why you use logistics, because you only hold 10 because you've got your turntables. Right, so the last thing that we want to make, if I can remember what the fuck it is, right, is PC assembly plate. Not there. Is it the research assembler? Right, this is the research assembler. Okay, so we need 1 copper housing. So again, we need 6 copper plates, and this, guys, is just to get the basic pods. Okay, basic experimental pods, copper plates, and basic PCBs. Okay, you only need, again, it's the same. Yeah, so we want 1 copper housing. 1 copper housing is 6 copper plates. Fuck me. Have I got 6 copper plates? No, I've got 4. Right. Put my PCB in here. Put that in there. Put that in there. That's going to make me my copper plates. So I need 2 more copper. Right, there's 1 copper. God, I'm glad I can remember how to set this flipping up. Oh, those giant arms, that's a spider. Harriet is stuck in the flipping mountain. She decided to sit in the mountain. Right, so we put those in there. Okay, so you can now see it makes a plate. Okay, and the bit that we're making in the middle puts everything together. This is where it's kind of a slow process, but like I said, you only need 1 machine to do all of this, but I have 8. I do 8 because, like I said, I like it all automated, and then all I've got to do is go and collect all the pods and then put them in the experimental bit at the end. So what else do we need? As we got the 6 copper. What was it? Research assembler. Basic PCB we need 1. Basic PCB we need 1. 1 copper core, so we want 1 copper. I want 1 copper. 1 copper. Right, have you finished yet? No, you've got one left to go. Hurry up and kick it out. Go on. There we go. Take that. Now I'm gonna make sure that you're facing that way. Okay, so we're gonna put this down here, and now you can see what's gonna happen. Right, you'll get a copper bar. That will turn into wire. The wire will turn into copper coil. The copper coil will turn into a PCB plate. Okay, that is what you want. You want that. Okay, so you take that and you take that. And then you make the copper housing, and then you make the research assembler, and then we get rid of hypothermia. Alright, now the research assembler, you can get rid of that. Sits in the middle here, and that is your research assembler. Okay, now this needs power. This is why I say you need your power there, and then you shoot a laser at it. Okay, but you need to make sure that you've got these set right. Okay, this needs to be remove only. This one needs to be remove only. Okay, this one, which you're going to have a third one here, right, needs to be add only. Okay, and what that does, what this machine now does, you're going to have a splitter. Okay, your conveyor turntable, so it feeds this side and this side, yeah, and then that will make you your basic PCBs automatically. All you've got to do is put a hopper here, which we'll do in the next episode. We'll make the hopper there. You put in your copper, and then it will sort it, put it all together with power, and you've got your basic PCBs automatically made. You haven't got to worry about anything else about it, and then you can start making your laboratory, because it needs the basic experimental pods and the basic PCBs. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Okay, we will be back in the next episode when we start work on the lab. Okay, I'm going to put the 2 episodes that we've just done together and get them done, because we had a system crash. We will see you shortly, and I'm still in a good mood. I'm still going to do it. We're going to do another FortressCraft Evolved episode where we start making the lab together and start getting it. Now you need 9 of these. Don't expect it to be done in one episode because we need so much copper, because all we're doing this for, right, all we're doing this for to start is to make this. Okay, once we've got that made, we can start making on the next one. And just to say one thing, the reason I have 8 is because when you get to the higher experiments in the lab, you're going to need more than one type of pod. Okay, so that's why I have all mine automated. I will see you next time in about 10-15 minutes when I've turned my alarm off, had a cup of tea, and we'll be back and we'll work on the lab. So have fun, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the bounce.